What's up, everybody? Super Crazy AM here, bringing another NBA 2K15 my team video, guys. What is up? Here's the gameplay, man. I knew I said I would have had it out yesterday, but I was kind of busy, man. Doing like family things, man. Swimming in the pool, having a cookout, just spending time, man, with the family and stuff. So I wasn't able to actually sit down and do a commentary. Things have just been crazy, but here it is, man. I told you I am back. I will be uploading at least 3 to 4 videos a week, at least. I mainly want to make it so it's usually Monday through Friday and no videos on the weekends or something like that. But who knows? Sometimes I get the ambition to actually upload a video on Saturday, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends. But anyways, man, let's talk about some basketball. I know this is kind of like old news and stuff like that, man. DeAndre Jordan drama, which he ended up re-signing back with the Clippers. He agreed verbally to the Mavericks, which kind of screwed him up, because a lot of the big men were already gone at that point, and stuff like that. I don't know, man. You just don't play with people's money, and you give them your word and you back out. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's all a business at the end of the day. So I said, but what I really want to talk about to you guys is Deron Williams, man. Deron freaking Williams, okay? Now check this out. Dude got Jerry Sloan fired in Utah. Okay. Everybody gave him a pass for that. It couldn't have been him. Couldn't have been him. It wasn't him, man. I mean, they got into a little altercation or whatnot. You know, sometimes that happens with players and coaches. Sometimes it's just like an argument. Sometimes it's physical, which it should never be physical, man. But yeah, anyways, let's start, man, from the beginning. So, Deron Williams gets Jerry Sloan fired from the Jazz. He says he doesn't know if he's going to stay in Utah, this and that. So, he ends up getting traded to the Nets when the Nets failed to make a trade with Denver for Carmelo Anthony. So, Deron Williams ends up getting traded to the Nets. Now, at the time, it was a really good move. You know, we gave up, I think it was Derek Favors, Devin Harris. I'm trying to remember who else. We gave up, I think, 2 draft picks, if I'm not mistaken. I know one ended up being Enes Kanter, which is not with the Jazz anymore, which is a solid player. He's a solid center. I can't remember what else we gave up at that point, but we ended up, after we got Deron Williams, we had a year and a half left in New Jersey, and that last year and a half in New Jersey was pretty brutal for the most part. It was not fun to watch. So then the Nets, man, in order to keep this clown and satisfy this diva, the Nets end up trading the number 6 pick, okay, in the draft for none other than your boy Damian Lillard. Oh my goodness. Well, should I say Damian Lillard was drafted number 6 by Portland. Will the Nets have drafted Damian Lillard? Who knows? I mean, that's you'll never know. But for Gerald Wallace is not worth the top 10 pick, in my opinion. And he wasn't back at that time. Everybody was like, man, when the trade went down, I was like, are you serious? Billy King, really? Really, man? Really? Really, man? You're going to go out there and you are going to trade our number 6 pick for Damian? I mean, not for Damian Lillard, I'm sorry, for Gerald Wallace? What? He played one good solid year for us in Brooklyn. I think it was the second year we signed him to that big contract, and things didn't go out too well that year or whatnot. And then I'm trying to think what else happened after that. Oh, the Nets went out and got Joe Johnson. They got Joe Johnson for Deron Williams, so they could see that, you know, a nucleus of Joe Johnson, Gerald Wallace, and Brook Lopez along with him, you know, could be a solid team. And then, you know, we'll just plug in and put in pieces here and there and whatnot. And, okay, he decided to resign with us. The Joe Johnson trade at that time, Joe Johnson's contract was considered untradeable because he was a max player. Or should I say his contract was that of a max player. Joe Johnson is a really, really good player. He's definitely slowed down over the years. I don't know due to what. Maybe it's just age, man. It's all the time, or it's just, you know, nagging little injuries. But no excuses. He's slowed down, definitely. So we end up trading, I think, like 2 picks to the Hawks, along with like Sean Stevenson, and I can't remember. We traded out a bunch of like scrub muffins over to Atlanta for Joe Johnson, which was okay, but it wasn't really cool with the whole pick swapping thing or anything like that. So that happened. We got Joe. I was cool with getting Joe Johnson. I was actually happy. I'm not gonna deny that. I was actually happy that we got Joe. So then Deron Williams decides to pick the Nets, to re-sign with the Nets, then go to the Mavericks. Then, to satisfy this diva even more, man, and could have made that move to Brooklyn, the Nets decide to trade like everything in the sun for KG and Paul Pierce for 1-year rentals. I think KG stayed with us 2 years. I'm sorry about that. Or it was 1.5 years. I think KG actually stayed with us. I'm getting it all mixed up and wrong. But anyways, it didn't work out. We way overpaid for KG and Paul Pierce. But the Nets, the trades that we made and stuff, man, were to appease this freaking player that was supposed to be the superstar, man. And when he came here, he just fumbled and stumbled and bumbled everything away, man. This dude's getting paid max money, and he's giving you 16 points and like 6 assists. That's of an average point guard. In the NBA, that's an average point guard. Okay, maybe it's a little bit above average for a point guard. But, I mean, it's like right in there. You know what I mean? It's not really like that much better than a Jarrett Jack. It's not that much better than a Luke Rittenauer. I said Luke Rittenauer. Well, I take that one back. It's better than Luke Rittenauer. I meant Kirk Heinrich. You know, like players like that. I think you guys understand what I'm saying. His playmaking ability went down. He got more careless with the ball. His turnovers went up. Field goal percentage dipped down. Now, I'm not really trying to defend this dude or anything like that, man. But, I mean, he did have some injuries that were just little too much, man. I mean, every time you seen him, like, it was like almost every game, he would literally, like, just fall on the ground and hold an ankle or a wrist, and there was supposedly like bone fragments and shit like that in his ankle, and like I said, his shooting wrist, and it was the sight lines. The sight lines ain't good for my shooting. You know, he had a million excuses what the issue was. And then I can't remember any of the other ones at this time, but I mean, I really don't know, man. I don't know. That was the Nets' one player they thought that was gonna, you know, change things around here and whatnot. To be honest with you, I think if Dwight Howard was traded here when he was supposed to come to the Nets, then I think things probably would have been different. But I mean, that's something we will never know now. We'll never know, you know, how much different it will be and whatnot. So I mean, that being said, Nets end up buying this dude out. So Deron Williams, kudos, sayonara, see you later. He was gone. No longer a headache. I'm sure I'll pick a new player to be pissed off at. But yeah, man. I mean, the Nets just basically, man, spent like 5 years trying to appease this clown, and he just didn't want it bad enough. And, you know, we kind of screwed up our future a little bit trying to do it as well, man. And it's not pretty. And that's certain GMs are suckers, man. Certain GMs are suckers for certain players. Now if it was like a LeBron or a Durant or a Curry, and you're trying to build around them, and you know they're gonna stay and they're actually gonna perform at the level they're supposed to, then you do that. You build around those players. Building around Deron Williams was a mistake and a half. You know, you live and you learn, and you move on from your mistakes. I mean that's just the thing of life, man. You live and you learn. You find out what you did wrong, and you improve on that, and you get better. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. But another thing I want to talk about to you guys is, man, Ty Lawson, who got caught for a second DUI. Like, what the hell are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing? I know the Nuggets, they drafted, I forgot, Moutier or whatever his name is. Then they re-signed Jameer Nelson. So you kind of felt like your time there or your job there was a little like scarce, and like your time there probably was like gonna be up or whatnot. But why go out and get another DUI? Like, I mean, if you want to get traded that bad, why don't you just go to them and ask for a trade? You know, wouldn't that make sense? As my Twitter's going off, wouldn't that make sense for you to do that? I mean, really, go ask for a trade, man, instead of sitting up there and purposely going out and getting DUIs for no damn reason. You know, it just don't make no sense, man. Don't do that crap. But he's a good player, man. He's a good, solid point guard. I actually like Ty Lawson. And now he just got traded to the Rockets. The Rockets are going to be freaking nasty next year, man. You know, everybody's talking about the Warriors or Spurs. Man, watch out for the Rockets, man. Ty Lawson, James Harden, Trevor Ariza, Terrence Jones, and Dwight Howard. That's gonna be tough. That is gonna be tough. I'm not really sure what their bench looks like exactly, but man, if they get like one or two more solid pieces off their bench, they're going to be rough and tough to deal with in the West, and that is not going to be fun for some teams. And yeah, shit is about to get really. The West is going to be really, really good next year. I'm curious to see how the rookies all pan out and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to watching Karl Towns and Jahlil Okafor and Russell and with the Lakers, and Porzingis with the Knicks, which I don't really care for Porzingis, but I just want to watch and see, you know, how he does, and you know, as a player in general. But yeah, guys, man, here's the gameplay. We end up winning. We end up luckily pulling this out, as you'll see in a minute. Yeah, guys, do me a favor, man. If you like the video, please like the video, share it. If not, do what you do. Super crazy, man. I'm out. Peace.